More harvesting is what's happening here today, and Bob showed us just how they collect those jewels.
We sorted out the bigger bull calves that we wanted to use to castrate, and then we roped those calves around the neck and around the back feet, tipped them over. The animals are castrated. That means that their testicles are removed. Once we castrate them and remove the testicles, now they're Rocky Mountain oysters. Now they're ready to eat.
The cowboys are adamant that the bull suffers little pain during this process. In fact, the bull will be calmer and grow meatier as a result. The bull, he's not saying. As far as the bull's testicles are concerned, nothing goes to waste.
The best way to cook them, I think, is to cook them when they're fresh. They're just wonderful. You want to stir them with? Well, I need some.
Visitors who can't round up their own oysters don't have to miss out. Colorado has a number of restaurants that specialize in meeting the demand for these traditional local delicacies.
Hello, welcome to the Buckhorn Exchange. How's everybody tonight? Great. Do y'all like any appetizers to start with?
Rocky Mountain oysters.
All right.
Denver's oldest restaurant has been selling oysters since 1893. But owner Bill Dutton still has to avoid spelling out exactly what they are to some customers.
It's the south end of a northbound bull. It's the difference between a bull and a steer. And then we have the pure fantasy one where we talk about glaciers. And the glaciers came down and they carved out these Rocky Mountains and created these natural icy pools in the hills, which were natural breeding ground for shellfish. Well, Rocky Mountain oysters are our most popular appetizer. They have been, again, on the menu since we opened. They're an interesting enough dish that everybody wants to try. The reaction sometimes when they find out what they are, either before or during or after they've eaten them, can be dramatic from one end to the other, from absolute shock to dismay to incredible delight and let's have another.
According to the ancient sex manual, the Kama Sutra, drinking milk, which had the testicle of a ram or goat boiled in it, was meant to give the drinker the sexual vigor of a bull. Similar thinking is popular today.
Many men believe that eating bull's testicles can improve their sexual potency because they think it contains the male hormone testosterone. Well, even if this were true, unfortunately, hormones are very volatile. They get destroyed in the cooking process, so I'm afraid that the notion that eating bull's balls will improve your vigor is just balls.
Still, plenty of people are happy to try them in the hope that there might be a bit of extra benefit in the bedroom department.
Virility, and well, that's not a rumor. That's just the truth.
And isn't it the case that what you really like about Rocky Mountain oysters is the effect they have on your husband?
No, they're just very tasty.
Our next meaty delicacy sees us heading back to Southeast Asia to put some more power in those pants. Our number 3 is deer penis soup.
No.
If I saw it, I think it's the sort of thing I'd read it thinking, I've got to give that a go. I'll just try it.
The poor deer. I mean, how would the indignity of that, really?
We're returning now to the South China Seas, to Singapore. Here, 3/4 of the population are Chinese, and because of this, Chinese medicine and food feature prominently within this community. Here, they've successfully managed to bring meals and medicine together under one roof. These are no ordinary diners, and this is no ordinary chef. Dr. Li Lianxing's job is to prepare dishes to help them eat their way to better health. The Chinese tradition of healing through food is known as herbal medicine, and it goes back a long way.
It has a very long history. Several thousand years ago, my ancestors, when looking for food, discovered that some things could not only feed you, but cure diseases as well. And in this way, they gradually gained knowledge about the medicinal benefits of food.
The earliest book on herbal medicine was written by a man called Seng Long, who poisoned himself several times a day to test the cures which he found in the fields. Thankfully, Dr. Li doesn't need to resort to such dramatic proof of his dedication.
Chinese medicine is very popular today because there is a growing interest in a return to the natural healing methods of curing illnesses. And herbs form a strong part of Chinese medicine.
Dr. Li has an amazing array of exotic medicines. Poisonous snake is said to help with strokes and cure rheumatism. This shellfish can supposedly boost the immune system. It's claimed that scorpions cure migraines and colds. And the gecko lizard can help ease asthma.
Good afternoon, Dr. Li. I'm kind of feeling tired for today.
Dr. Li has treated Lim Su-tek on a regular basis, and today he is recommending one of his more unusual prescriptions.
If I prescribe deer penis for someone whose yang is weak, they suffer from colds, feel tired, the kidney and their virility is weak. If he went to a Western doctor, they would prescribe Viagra, but a Chinese doctor would prescribe this soup.
This particular soup requires very special ingredients, including seahorse. It's important to pre-order this specialty so that it can be double boiled for 4 hours, giving plenty of time for the unique flavors to simmer. As one of the most expensive dishes on the menu, one hopes that this soup will give the required medicinal benefit, but the first test is in the tasting.
Actually, it's quite delicious. I told these folks here, sorry, no sharing today. It's my birthday. She said it's a Superman soup. It's supposed to be that super duper with kryptonite on it. So